Are you looking for your best friend? Have you tried going out to the local cafe or bar? Well, look no further, because findyourbff.com.au is here to help you find your best friend.
Findyourbff.com.au asks the right questions to create your personal profile and then match you with other like-minded people. Take a moment to listen to some of our happy customers.
Before finding Rosie, I felt so alone in this big noisy city. I lost my job and felt like things were never going to get better, but now I'm happy and have a friend to share my love of music with.
When the jazz club I used to sing in closed down, I thought the music would never return to my life. But then I heard Herman playing his oboe, and instantly I knew we would become BFFs. Now we play in a band together in the evenings, and during the day watch ocean nature documentaries together. I am so happy we met.
Don't call now, because for today only, if you join findyourbff.com.au, not only will you be able to start searching for your best friend, but we will throw in a complete writing lesson plan based on the Book Week 2013 favourite, Herman and Rosie by Gus Gordon, for free. That's right, for no extra charge.
Herman and Rosie is a powerful story about the human need for companionship. Herman plays the oboe and works in a sales call centre until he loses his job because he just isn't making enough sales. Herman didn't mind not selling things, he just liked having someone to talk to. He feels very lonely despite all the noise around him. Rosie loves singing in the local jazz club until it tragically closes. Like a hole in her heart, Rosie just can't imagine to get out of the blues, no pun intended. That is, until Herman and Rosie found each other through their love of music and become best friends. They even begin playing jazz together. And who would have thought that all this time, when they both felt so lonely, they lived next door to each other without knowing?
Are you a grade 6 teacher with students about to move into high school? Maybe they're hesitant and worried about not knowing anyone and having to make new friends. Well, Herman and Rosie and this bonus lesson plan is the perfect text to explore friendships and companionship through the visual and critical literacies.
After reading the text, the students think, pair and share. During the think phase, students rocket write about what they thought the meaning of the story was and what was so special about Herman and Rosie's relationship.
During class discussion, explore the visual tools used by the illustrator to develop the characters and also the message the author is conveying. Look for clues embedded in the book, such as the use of colours, the inclusion of music notation throughout, and the visual representation of noises and sounds expressing the hustle and bustle of the city. Students should compare the visual elements to the text of the book.
But wait, there's more. Students will be able to critically analyse the text and visual elements to discover and interpret the underlying message of Herman and Rosie. Herman and Rosie is a tale of two lost souls in the big wide world finding each other at the right time. This lesson gives grade 6 students the opportunity to reflect on how this story could relate to them as they head into secondary school next year, which for many can be a daunting and lonely experience.
The lesson plan that is included with this fabulous offer requires students create a band profile for the New York Times on the talented new duo of Herman and Rosie. We've decided to create a band profile for a newspaper as it links in with the visual representations of music and newspapers seen throughout the book. Following on from the Think, Pair and Share discussions, students will find a partner, with one person taking on the role of the interviewer and the other taking on the role of Herman and Rosie. Together they will create a series of questions and responses on their interpretation of Herman and Rosie's new collaboration.
Band profile should be scaffolded as a class.
Once the interview has been conducted, students are to find another pair of students to edit each other's work, putting on their New York Times editorial hat. Once students have had their work edited, they are to choose a newspaper template in which the final piece will be published.
But what about EAL students? How can this lesson cater for them?
I hear you asking. Well, have we got the perfect modified task for you? The new musical duo of Herman and Rosie have cracked the international music scene and are getting rave reviews worldwide. This lesson provides EAL students with the opportunity to write a review on Herman and Rosie in the first language for their country's leading newspaper.
Just to recap, today's unbelievable offer includes an innovative and creative writing lesson plan that encourages students to use visual and critical literacy skills to delve into the underlying messages of Herman and Rosie and how it can relate to their own lives. Plus, a 12-month subscription to findyourbff.com.au.
Wow, that's amazing!
All this for one low price of 7 easily monthly payments of $2.68. Call now, our operators are standing by to take your call. Don't miss out on this great opportunity. This message has been authorised by ACU Melbourne, spoken by Liv, Tam and John. Terms and conditions apply, PDFs available on the website.
Created using Powtoon.